Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. So just yesterday, we got the Halloween Horror Nights 2025 speculation maps for Hollywood and Orlando. These speculation maps were brought to us by Horror Night Nightmares. I got these from their Twitter or their X account. So this is their speculation map of what haunted houses might be at the event this year for Hollywood and Orlando. And I'm gonna go ahead and put it up on the screen here so we can look at it together. So we're going to go ahead and talk about Hollywood first because Hollywood is the park that I go to. So this is the one that I care about the most. And then we'll do Orlando. So here we can see the speculation map and it looks like they're going to have 9 houses at the event this year. So if you don't know what you're looking at here, these are basically clues to what houses are going to be at the event this year. For example, we have the thumbs up there at the top. A lot of people are speculating that that might be Fallout. There's been rumors of a Fallout haunted house coming to the event this year. It's not my favorite, but I'd definitely be willing to give it a try. So next to the thumbs up, we have this security camera, and everybody's been going nuts saying that this could finally be Five Nights at Freddy's. If you don't know, everybody's been wanting Five Nights at Freddy's at Halloween Horror Nights. It's just a really cool IP. It'd be a great house, but apparently there's been some issues between Horror Nights and the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that, to where it looks like it might not be possible. But yeah, the security camera has people talking that finally Five Nights at Freddy's might be coming to the event, and I'm honestly rooting for that. I think that'd be really cool to see, so fingers crossed. Moving down towards the bottom of the map, we see these 2 trash bags. Now I'm pretty certain that this is going to be Terrifier. People have been saying that Terrifier is going to be coming to the event this year. It's been one of the big rumors. I do buy into that. I do feel that Terrifier has a really good chance of being at the event this year. There's 2 trash bags. One's big, one's little. I mean, that has to be Art, and that little girl, I don't know her name. I don't know. I think that one's really obvious. I could be wrong, but it really seems like that's Terrifier. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I think mostly everybody's going to agree on that one. Moving over to the last house that I feel like I have a good guess of what it's going to be. We're looking at this little doll here on the left side of the screen. Another big rumor this year was that they were going to have the Mexican island of the dolls. There is this island in Mexico somewhere, and it's just covered in these creepy dolls. It's been featured on a lot of TV shows like Ghost Adventures. It's supposedly haunted. So the rumor is that they're gonna do a house based around this island of dolls. I really don't think that's hard to believe because they've been doing these monsters of Latin America, and this really fits into that, into that lineup of houses. So I think that would be a really cool house. So I'm definitely rooting for this one. Moving down to the bottom right corner here, we have this scarecrow hat. At least that's what it looks like to me. It looks like a scarecrow hat. They have had a scarecrow house in the past, and from what I understand, that's considered one of the best houses at HHN. So if they're doing the scarecrow again, I'm really rooting for that one as well, because I would like to see that. I'm new to HHN. I've only been going for the past 2 years, so I didn't get to experience that Scarecrow house. That was a few years back, if I remember correctly. So if they are doing the Scarecrow house again, I would be really interested in seeing that. So those are the clues that I think I have a pretty good idea of what they could be. Now, when I look at this little magnifying glass with the little ghost in it, there's been a big rumor that Scream is coming to the event, and I really hope so. I think it would be awesome to have Scream and Terrifier and Five Nights at Freddy's the same year. I think that would be really cool. I think that would be a great year. There were rumors saying that The Conjuring could be coming to HHN because I believe they're coming out with another Conjuring movie. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be really cool if they did a Conjuring house. I'd prefer Scream, just because Scream is so popular. Everybody likes Scream. I think people would be really happy with the Scream house. But if this is The Conjuring, I'll take that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I am leaning more towards The Conjuring because, like I said, that was a rumor, and that kind of makes sense because, I mean, in The Conjuring, they go investigate, right? So that's making a lot of sense to me right now. So I think there's a good chance this could be The Conjuring instead of Scream. Either one I'll take. I hope it's Scream, but either one I would be happy with. Now, coming down to the left bottom corner here, we have this film reel that's dripping blood. So I'm starting to think that this little film reel here might be an original house, and I think that it might be a house coming from Orlando called Slaughter Cinema, and I think it's coming over to Hollywood because that's my best guess. I mean, that's what it looks like. It's a film reel, so I'm gonna think movies. So that's my best guess for that. You guys let me know what you think about this. But for me, I think that we might be getting the Slaughter Cinema from Orlando. Now, these little tiny boxes in the middle there, like the orange and the purple boxes, these are scare zones. And basically, these are just these areas. We do have one here at the top. It looks like a bird. At Hollywood, there usually is this scare actor dressed as a big crow, like he's on stilts and he's really tall and he's dressed like a big crow. So who knows, maybe they're gonna have like a little area dedicated to him, like a little crow area. I think that would be pretty cool. I hope this year is a good one, and it is looking that way, guys. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Orlando. So here we have Orlando, and I don't know a whole lot about the Orlando part because I've never been there, so forgive me if I don't know some stuff about it. Now, if you notice, we have some of the same symbols as we had in Hollywood. And the reason for that, if you don't know, is because the IPs, like the houses that they have based on the movies and the TV shows, those are always at both parks. It's the original houses that are different between the both parks. So that's why we're seeing some of the same symbols here as Hollywood, because those are what we believe to be the IPs. Five Nights at Freddy's, Terrifier, those should be at both parks. So obviously we're going to be talking about these symbols that we did not see at Hollywood, because these symbols are obviously going to be the original houses at Orlando. So for example, on this little symbol here, we have a little book and some snowflakes. Now, I'm not sure what that could be. And the thing with the original houses is that sometimes they're hard to guess because they could be doing something new that we haven't seen before. Sometimes they do recycle the same original houses. I mentioned Slaughter Cinema before. I know they've done that more than once, but sometimes they do a new thing. So sometimes it is kind of hard to guess. My best guess would be that it's something Christmas related, obviously something snow related. I don't know what it could be. A Yeti type of thing. I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments. I'm sure there's some of you guys watching this that have more knowledge of Halloween Horror Nights than I do. Maybe it's something from the past that they're bringing back. I have no idea. Going down to the bottom here, I'm even more confused because we have these eyes with an eye patch, and then we have a chain under it. I have no idea what that could be. I'm thinking something pirate themed, but I really have no idea. So I'm gonna need your guys' help on this one. I have no idea what it is. And then under that, we have some kind of spaceman. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like a spacesuit. It could be a robot, but it does look like a space suit. So if they're doing something space themed, that would be really cool, because I don't think they've done that before. I could be wrong, but something like space themed, like space horror, would be really cool. I'm immediately thinking of Dead Space. Obviously it's not going to be Dead Space because these are the original houses. Now moving over here to the left side, we see these little sails. These are like the sails of a ship. And this confuses me more because we already have this eye patch thing over here. So, I mean, what is this? Are these going to be two like pirate themed things? I'm surely not, right? I don't think they're going to do two pirate houses. I don't know what to think about this. Yeah, I'm kind of lost here. I'm going to need your guys' help here for sure, because I have no idea what these two could be. My best guess is that one of them is some kind of pirate themed thing. Maybe the one with the sails could just be some kind of sea themed house. I don't know, something to do with like the ocean or the sea or something. Doesn't have to be pirates necessarily, but yeah, that's interesting. I'm interested to see what these are going to turn out to be. And so the last one is at the top there. I have no idea what this is. It looks like a little city, and then there's this symbol over it. My best guess would have to be like some kind of apocalypse type of thing. I really have no idea. So these original houses from Orlando really have me stumped. I really have no clue what these are going to be. Going back to the little film reel with the blood dripping down, I'm more confused on that one now, because if they were doing Slaughter Cinema at Hollywood, I don't think they would also be doing it at Orlando. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think they would do Slaughter Cinema at both parks. So that has to be another IP, but I really have no idea what it could be. So it looks like we're actually going to have 5 IPs at both parks. So it looks like Hollywood is going to have 9 houses in total, the 5 IPs and 4 original houses. We already kind of know that one of them is going to be the Island of the Dolls or something doll related, and then we have the little scarecrow thing, which might be the scarecrow, and then we have the 2 unknowns. So 5 IP houses and 4 original houses for Hollywood. And then going over to Orlando, we have 10 houses. So Orlando is going to have 10 houses. They have 5 IPs and 5 original houses. I believe it's a bigger park, so it makes sense that they have an extra house. So Orlando, 5 IPs and 5 original houses. And like I said before, with Orlando, I'm really interested about that little space symbol. I'm really interested to know what that's going to be. Again, if it is some kind of space horror house, I think that's going to be really cool. So there we have it, guys. Those are the speculation maps for both parks. We already went over each one of the symbols. Well, each one of the symbols that were available. We have the 2 unknowns at Hollywood, but all of the symbols are there for Orlando. And but as far as the Hollywood speculation map here, again, this is the park that I'm going to be going to. I feel like I have a pretty good guess on what most of these are. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty excited to find out what these houses are going to be. But that's it, guys. Those are the speculation maps for Halloween Horror Nights 2025. Again, I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. Hopefully we'll know what these houses are within the next coming months. I think the house that I'm the most excited for is Five Nights at Freddy's. Again, I kind of doubt that it's going to come to the event, but the security camera is, I don't know what else that could be. But the other house that I'm the most excited for, I think, is the Terrifier house. I have a pretty good feeling that that is going to be a house this year. So if it is, I think I'm going to be the most excited for that one, even though I'm not a huge Terrifier fan. I do like it. I do like Art the Clown. I think he's creepy. I think he's cool. If you liked this video, please leave me a like. And if you're into this wacky, weird horror stuff, please consider subscribing to my channel. This is all I post, is horror related stuff. And that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.